This is what it looks like once we've installed Compass. Now, I want to be honest with you. To get Compass to install on my machine required several steps. And I've experienced this before when working with the entire stack behind SAS and Compass. There's a number of things that can go wrong with versions in that whole stack, and to get the versions of everything updated properly sometimes feels like it requires several steps. So for example, when I tried to install Compass, I got an error that said I wasn't able to do it because I wasn't able to install this library here. When I looked up the error code that came with that, it said that updating to Ruby version 2.2 would solve the problem. When I checked my version of Ruby, doing Ruby v, I got version 2.0. So I thought, okay, now's a good time to install RVM, or Ruby Version Manager. This is something I mentioned early on in the series, so that you can have multiple versions of Ruby for different projects. So I tried to install it, and it said that I needed to update my version of Homebrew, which is a tool for the OS X operating system, to download command line tools. So I ran brew update. When I ran brew update, I got an error, and when I searched for the error, I came across this page here that said I needed to run these commands. So I did that. After I did that, I was able to run brew update without a problem, and then after I did that, I was able to install RVM and then use it to update the version of Ruby. And then finally, once I had the updated version of Ruby up to 2.2, I was then able to download and install Compass through Bundler. So that doesn't sound like a lot of fun, and I remember the first time going through that kind of series of steps, which some people referred to as dependency hell, and just feeling like I wonder if this is actually worth it. Like, should I really be doing this? Ultimately, the productivity I gained by being able to use the tools I wanted far outweighed this loss of time at the beginning and getting everything set up. So you yourself may run into some of these problems as well as you go through this series. Your problems might even be different because you're on a Windows or Linux machine. And because of the wide variety of issues that can come up as a result of that, there's no way I can cover everything that you might run into. But know that it will be worth it once you do get everything squared away, and that I'm here cheering you from the sidelines.